The Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock, Virginia. It is the 2023 Woodstock River Bandits in the Valley Baseball League. Tonight, the Bandits host the Winchester Royals. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Orndorff. Glad to be with you tonight. The Bandits are back in it. Look to end a two-game skid. One of those losses was to the team they're playing tonight, the Winchester Royals. Both come in at 5-5. Royals have won 2 in a row. So they are in the middle of the pack. 5 teams are in at 5-5 right now as we begin play tonight. And the Bandits go to their left-hander, George Dubkowski. He's 0-1 on the season with a 4.50 ERA. Making his third start. He's gone 8 innings total, 13 hits allowed, 4 runs, all 4 of them earned, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks. And Dubkowski gets the baseball tonight. And here's the order he will face on the Winchester Royals. J.C. Cologne, the shortstop, leads off. Jack Hay, the left fielder, bats second. Hitting third is the first baseman, Chandler Ballinger. Cam Jackson in right field is the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth, the catcher, David Stokely. Sixth is the DH, C.J. Dean. Seventh is Josh Hogue. He's the center fielder. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Danny Baez. And Tristan McAllister, the second baseman, will hit ninth. Pitching for Winchester tonight will be Jake Bell. All right, ready to get things started here tonight. A little bit late. Winchester was late getting through batting practice. All right, J.C. Cologne steps in and takes the ball outside as we are underway at 7:07. That catches the outside corner. 1-1. Cologne out of Delaware State, 6-foot right-handed batter. And that bounces in there. Defensively for Woodstock, it's R.J. Stinson in left, Ryan Story center field, Tomas Sanchez in right. On the infield, Derek Bermudez at third, Preston Joy at short. Second base, Joe Jakonski at first, Ryan Wilson. And behind the plate again, Brady Whitaker with George Dubkowski on the mound. He deals and misses upstairs. It's 3-1. Quickly working, Dubkowski misses down and in. And a leadoff walk.
Now batting, senior from Alabama State University, left fielder number 31, Jack Hay.
So the leadoff man on for Winchester. Now here's Jack Hay, the left fielder. And he takes ball one. Well, it was a good start last night by Hunter Smith. He was throwing strikes. That's inside, 2-0. Pitchers didn't struggle until the ninth. Needed 3 pitchers to get through that last frame. The Bandits wound up losing 4-3 as they came back again. Trailed 4-1 to Culpeper. Got 2 in the ninth, had the bases loaded, 2 outs, but it ended with a pop-up. Count now 3-1 to Jack Hay out of Alabama State. And that is in the dirt for ball 4. Not a good start, to say the least, for George Dubkowski.
First baseman, number 33, Chandler.
And that's going to get an early visit to the mound from pitching coach Rick Crocher. So 9 pitches, 8 of them balls. So an early meeting to the mound. All right, here's Chandler Ballinger stepping in. First baseman. Left-handed batter standing 6'3" out of Alderson Broadus. Runners at first and second. Dubkowski could use a ground ball in the worst way. And he gets a ground ball, and it is in the hole, however, into right field. Cologne rounds third, coming to the plate. Throw is cut off. 3 batters in, it's 1-0 Winchester. Ballinger didn't hit it hard off the end of the bat, but first baseman Wilson was in on the grass.
Junior from North Carolina.
And it trickled its way through the hole into shallow right field. 2 walks and a single, 1-0 Royals. There's a foul ball from right fielder Cam Jackson, another left-hander, 6'1" from North Carolina A&T. For Ballinger, that's his 6th RBI on the season. Swing and a miss, something off speed. And 0-2. Cam Jackson batting .261, a homer, 3 driven in. Pitch. And off-speed pitch just missed. One and 2. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Already a run in for the Royals. And a hit batter. Cam Jackson in the lower leg. And now they are full.
Now batting catcher number 35, David Stokely.
Hit him on a 1-2 pitch. And I'll bring up the catcher, David Stokely. Bases loaded, nobody out. Dubkowski going for the windup here. He deals and misses high. Stokely, 6'5" right-hander. 4 for 8 on the season so far with 3 RBIs, and he's got 3 men on right now. Dubkowski works, and that catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. We call the game from field level at first base. So we can't see the corners of the plate. I have to guess according to where the catcher receives it. But we can see top to bottom very well. Here's a bouncing ball left side, and it is into left field for a base hit. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. A little misplay out there, and the throw to third short hops Bermudez. And it's now 3-0. Cam Jackson got to second, rounded, took a look, and R.J. Stinson tried to pick up the baseball barehanded and didn't come up with it, so Jackson moved on to third. That's going to have to be an error. A single and an error. So 3-0, runners at first and third. Still nobody out. It's the DH, C.J. Dean. Pops one in the air down the right field line. Tomas Sanchez coming in, but will not get there. So 2 walks, a hit batter, and a couple of seeing eye base hits. That is hit into left field. Another bouncing ball in there for a single and another run in. Jackson scores. And it's 4-0.
Santa Fe College center fielder number 22, Joshua.
Haven't even gotten settled in yet. 4-0, 3 hits in the inning. Couple of walks and a hit batter. Someone just getting started down in the bullpen. There's a swing and a miss by Josh Hogue, the center fielder. Hogue from Santa Fe. 6'2" lefty. Takes high for a ball. It's 1-1. Hogue hitting .233. There's a fly ball well hit to right field. Playable out there, though, and it'll be the center fielder taking control. Story catches, throws in, throw to second, and not in time to get C.J. Dean, who tagged up. Stokely on to third. So there's the first out of the inning. Well, the runners advance, and now it's the third baseman, Danny Baez. Danny Baez out of Indian River. Another left-hander, 6'1". And that's a little bit high. Baez, .222 average. And came inside and just did hit him. Right off the padded elbow of Danny Baez, and they're loaded again. Second batter to get hit this frame. And that's going to be it. As Mike Bocock looking down to the bullpen, slowly making his way there. Gives his pitcher in the bullpen a little more time to get ready. Hasn't had much time to warm up, but just an awful outing by George Dubkowski. Retires one batter. Walk two, hit two. And we've got a pitching change here in the top of the first. I'll tell you about the new thrower in just a minute. Well, an early pitching change as George Dubkowski doesn't get through the first. He gets one out, and even that was a deep fly to right center. So now the bases are loaded, and the new pitcher is Jarrett Bond, 6'2 righty from Nova Southeastern. Hails from Miami. Bond comes in, no decisions in 2 previous outings. He's worked 3 1/3, 2 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned. He struck out 3 and walked 1. Here the bases loaded, and he starts with a strike. 1 out. Tristan McAllister, the second baseman, and the 9th man to hit this inning. McAllister from Mount St. Mary's. Right-handed batter, just 1 for 17 on the season. Corners in for Woodstock. Bond with the 0-1, and a breaking ball outside. Batters are having to deal with sun right in their eyes coming out of right center field here at Woodstock. Breezy too, wind's blowing in. Blowing in from right field. 1-1 pitch, and that's inside. 2-1. These 2 teams played a wild one back on Sunday, a 15-14 game. Starting that way again. 4 already up on the board for the Royals. Pitch in the air on the infield. This will be infield fly. So the batter is out, but play is made by Wilson. And it's 2 down. Back to the top of the order, and J.C. Cologne, who walked to start this game.
Now batting shortstop, number 6, J.C. Cologne.
J.C. Cologne. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Well, Zabkowski, a left-hander. Saw a lot of left-handed batters from Winchester, and you would think that'd be to the advantage, but a lot of times lefties don't see a lot of lefties. There's a pitch outside. 1-1. J.C. Cologne wants to get rid of the sunglasses. He'll go without. So many managers opting to play the percentages and go with right-handed batters. A lot of times lefties don't see a lot of lefties, and maybe that was part of the problem tonight. Just missing outside, 2-1 now. Cologne enters hitting .387, 5 RBIs. Two and 1. Pitch by Bond. That is just low. 3-1. The base is loaded, 2 outs. Three balls and a strike. Pitch, and that's in there. So full count here with 2 outs. Runners will be going. Bond sets, and here's the payoff. That's a bouncing ball toward the middle, but glove there by the second baseman, Jakonski. He touches the bag for the force, and the inning comes to an end, but not before Winchester puts 4 on the board. They send 10 batters to the plate, and it's the Royals 4 with the Bandits coming up. All right, bottom of the first. Bandits already have a hole to dig out of. They trail at 4-0 as they come to the plate to face Jake Bell. Jacob Bell, 6'3" right-hander from Shenandoah University. He's out of Cross Junction, Virginia. So, local boy playing for his local summer team. Making his first start. Here's the order he will face from the Bandits here tonight. Leading off and playing left field, it's R.J. Stinson. Second is the center fielder, Ryan Story. Right fielder, Tomas Sanchez, hitting third tonight from the cleanup spot. And Joe Jakonski, the second baseman, will hit fourth tonight. Batting fifth, the DH is Hunter Smith. Sixth, Ryan Wilson, the first baseman. Hitting seventh is Derek Bermudez, the third baseman, as there is strike one to R.J. Stinson. Brady Whitaker hits eighth, he's the catcher, and batting ninth, Preston Joy, the shortstop. R.J. Stinson from South Alabama shoots one the opposite way, but that'll curl foul. And it's 0-2. Now, these two teams on Sunday played a wild back and forth. Royals led 8-3 after 2. That pitch is high. Woodstock battled back throughout the night. Wound up losing 15-14. There's a chopper to third. Over toward the line to grab is Baez. Throw to first, scoop, and just in time to nip R.J. Stinson. Good play by Ballinger on the receiving end with a scoop.
From the University of South Alabama, center fielder number 4, Ryan Story.
Here's Ryan Story. Also from South Alabama. Left-handed batter takes outside for a ball. There's a foul ball now, 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 to Story. .320 average for Ryan. He fouls that one off to stay alive. 320 average, 3 RBIs. One-two pitch, and outside corner, strike 3. Story down looking. And it's 2 gone here in the Bandits.
Now batting senior from Texas
Half of the first inning.
University, right fielder number 7, Tomas Sanchez.
I'll bring up Tomas Sanchez. And a swing and a miss by Tomas. 6'2" right-handed batter out of Texas Wesleyan. That is a line drive into right field, but caught there by Jackson. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down. 1 complete. Winchester 4 and Woodstock nothing. Here we go, second inning, 4-0 Winchester, and ball one to left fielder Jack Hay. He walked in the first inning. Jack Hay, Alabama State. As Jared Bond works, and that misses. Breaking ball, 2-0. Fastball in the inside corner. A high chopper coming in sharp. Good play there. Throw over to first. Nice job by Joy and a stretch by Wilson.
Now batting, first baseman, number 33.
Thing looked like it
Ballinger.
hit the lip of the grass in front of home plate. Caromed high in the air. Joy quickly charged. I think he got it before the short hop, and good stretch there by Wilson. Well, the first out of the second inning. There's Chandler Ballinger, RBI single in the first inning. Takes ball one there. And that's a strike on the inner half. 1-1. Breaking ball misses. 2-1. Ballinger from Alderson Broadus lifts one into center field. Routine out there for Story. Drifting toward the left center gap, puts it away, 2 down.
Next up, right fielder, number 34, Camden.
Now it's Cam Jackson. Jackson, North Carolina A&T. Hit by a pitch in the first. Hit hard and into right field. 2-out hit for Cam Jackson. I'll bring up David Stokely.
35, David Stokely.
A roller that found its way into left field for a 2-run single in the first inning. And missing outside is Jarrett Bond. Stokely now 5 for 9 for the summer and has now 5 RBIs. 2-0 now. Jarrett Bond in relief of George Dukowski, who lasted only a third of an inning. Gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 2 hit batters. Now 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Bond deals and misses way outside and a 4-pitch walk. Puts runners at first and second. 2 outs here in the second.
Number 15, Charles Dean.
And C.J. Dean comes up. Drove in a run with a single in the first inning. Bats here with 2 on and 2 out. High and away. Ball 1. The Winchester designated hitter. Another cool evening here in Woodstock. They face the Winchester Royals. Royals up 4-0. That's right down the middle for a strike. 1-1. Runners lead at first and second. Bond. Changeup stays high. 2-1. It's sunny skies, bit breezy. 2-1. Huge lead at second, and the runner gets hung up as Bond steps off, throws to the third baseman. Got him in a rundown, throw back to the second baseman. Another throw, and the tag is finally applied to end the inning. So Cam Jackson got started too soon and is wiped off to end the inning. Middle of 2, it's Winchester 4, Woodstock nothing. Start the bottom of the second inning. 4, 5, and 6 for Woodstock, trailing at 4-0. Joe Jakonski, the second baseman, takes strike one, and now ball one outside. He'll be followed by Hunter Smith and Ryan Wilson. Jakonski from North Carolina, left-handed batter. There's a foul ball off the offering from Jacob Bell. Jakonski hitting .263 with 6 runs driven in. Joe down 1-2. And that's high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is outside. Full count here to Joe Jakonski. Bandits need runners, need to start chipping away. 3-2, that is popped up. He did that all night last night. Shortstop has it. That's Cologne and 1 down. And it was Jakonski who popped out 3 times last night, including to end the game with the bases loaded. Now it's Hunter Smith, the DH. Swings and misses. 0-1. Hunter Smith, 5'11" righty from Morton County Junior College. Hits a ground ball towards second, fielded there by McAllister, on to first, and there's 2 away. Now it's the first baseman, Ryan Williams.
From Middle Georgia College, first baseman number 36, Ryan Wilson.
Wilson from Middle Georgia, 6'1" righty, takes a strike. Those of you following along with the stats, there is a software problem, and names are not appearing. It's just numbers and positions, so we apologize for that. Well, not our fault. League's fault, or the software provider's fault. There's a swing and miss at a breaking ball. 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch. That's high with the fastball. And those of you watching the stream, we are right below the angle you see us, first base. We're at field level, though. 2-2. That is in the air to right field. Drifting toward the line. And making the catch is Jackson, and another 3-up, 3-down inning for the Bandits. We're through 2. Royals 4. River Bandits nothing. Four 0 Winchester as we play in the third inning. And C.J. Dean at the plate. He was up there when Cam Jackson got a little too anxious there at second and got caught in a rundown. And he swings and fouls it back. Dean singled in a run in the first. C.J. Dean out of Cincinnati. 6-foot right-hander. 0-1. That is on the outside corner, 2 strikes. Jared Bond delivers and misses outside. One and 2. Dean with a ground ball right at the second baseman. Jakonski fields and throws, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder number 22, Joshua Hogue.
Josh Hogue, the center fielder, flied to the Bandit center fielder. Pretty deep right center field in the first inning. And the lefty takes down and in. Josh Hogue, 6'2 lefty out of Santa Fe. That's a ground ball to first, but foul. Ball and a strike. Bond. Breaking ball is low. 2-1. Percival leading the league right now, 8-2. They lost last night, however. Here's a pop-up third base side, foul territory. Giving it a look as Bermudez, but it's out of play. And Newmarket routed Percival last night, 15-4. Winchester hammered Stanton, 12-1. Pitch here is a hot one to second, but on one bounce. Jakonski fields and throws. And a Hogue.
Next up, third baseman, number 3.
Hit it hard, but right to Jakonski. 2 away. Now it's Danny Baez, the third baseman. Hit by a pitch in the first, and that was the last batter that starter George Dubkowski faced. Lasted only a third of an inning. So 2 down. Here's Baez. Left-handed batter out of Indian River. Takes strike 1. Breaking ball. Pretty one in there for strike 2. Bond kicks and deals, and a swing and a miss. Curveball, late swing by Baez, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Middle of 3, Bandits trailing 4-0.
Bermudez.
Bottom of the third now. Bandits trailing at 4-0. Still without a base runner off of Jacob Bell. So it's 7, 8, 9. Derek Bermudez, Brady Whitaker, and Preston Joy. And there is strike 1 to Bermudez. 6-foot right-hander out of Nova Southeastern. Hit a grand slam against Winchester on Sunday. Lifts this one high to left. The left fielder stumbles. Hay goes down but gets back up and makes the catch.
Now batting sophomore from
So one away.
University, catcher number 18, Brady Whitaker.
Here's Brady Whitaker. Pitch just outside. Whitaker, the catcher. And he takes the ball inside. Whitaker headed to Radford. And holds off on a breaking ball. Now 3-0. And there's a 4-pitch walk. Grady Whitaker aboard, first runner for the Bandits tonight.
Now batting, senior from
Cubs with one down here in the third.
Shortstop number 10, Preston Joy.
Here's the number 9 hitter, Preston Joy, the shortstop. Lefty from Valdosta State. Bell delivers, good curveball. Swing and a miss by Preston Joy. Joy hitting .313 on the year. 3 RBIs. Down a strike. Fouls that one off right toward us. Nothing in 2. And missing outside. 1 and 2 now. Well, we are in the shade now. Still a lot of sun for the batters. And a swing and a miss. Joy goes down on strikes, 2 away. Still sun in the third base dugout. That's the Bandit side. So here's R.J. Stenson with 2 away. Grounded to third his first time up. Breaking ball strike. R.J. from William Carey. Erroneously said first time he's from South Alabama. Nope. William Carey. And he takes high for a ball. 1-1. It's out of Marion, Arkansas. Went 2 for 5 last night in his debut. There's a foul ball off to the right. And it's 1 and 2. Runner at first, Whitaker. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. RJ didn't like it, but he gets rung up. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bell. 10 the inning. We're through 3. It's Winchester 4 and Woodstock nothing. Moving to the fourth inning here in Woodstock, and the Bandits are trailing Winchester 4-0. Royals got all four in the first. And it's 9-1-2 in the order. Tristan McAllister, J.C. Cologne, and Jack Hay stepping in for Winchester. And first pitch sails over our heads and out of play. Well, new feature this year, the tailgaters out beyond right field. Guys bring their pickups, hang out. I thought I saw a grill or two in operation down there. Swing and a miss, high fastball that McAllister can't get. He popped up to the first baseman his first time up. Right-hander from Mount St. Mary's. Jarrett Bond way up and misses way up there, 1-2. Folks sitting up on the hill and the bleachers and brought their own chairs as well. Stretch out along the hill, overlooking the field beyond center. 2-2. A few more folks down here behind home plate. 2-2 on the way. Off-speed pitch is rolled to the right side in the hole and into right field. Well, the ball not well hit, but it found the hole. That's
Now batting shortstop number 6.
Fifth hit of the night
Cologne.
for Winchester, and 3 or 4 of them just eked their way into the outfield. That'll bring up J.C. Cologne, the shortstop, a walk and a fielder's choice. Yeah, the pitch outside. Winchester, after last night's performance, moved to the top of the league in batting average, 296 average. And Woodstock is second at 290. Here's a line drive into right. Tomas Sanchez, though, right in the perfect spot, shading toward the line and in a little bit.
Now batting left
And
fielder
Cologne is out number 1.
Jack Hay.
There's Jack Hay, the left fielder. He has walked and grounded to short. Now these two teams in pitching ERA, they're in the bottom half of the league. It's way inside as Hay jackknifes out of the way. Alabama State left-hander. Woodstock at 5.16 in ERA. Runner at first goes. Pitches a ground ball and right in the hole where the second baseman Jakonski had left. Throw comes in and went right into the sun, and Jakonski didn't see it, but ball didn't get away where anybody could move up. But McAllister running on the play, and Jack Hay just put it right there where Jakonski had vacated. Saw a well-executed hit and run last night by Culpepper. Good one there by Winchester. Puts him at first and third with one down for Chandler Ballinger, the first baseman. RBI single and a fly to center. Pitch inside, gets off the glove of Whitaker. Hay will move to second. McAllister held at third. Not much room behind home plate. Scoring on that still being determined. 1-0. Infield comes in. A smash past the drawn-in infield and into right. 1 run scores, that's all they'll get, but it's now 5-0 as Ballinger blistered that one. His second RBI of the night. McAllister scores. And Jack Hay holds at third. I'll bring up Cam Jackson, hit by a pitch and singled. 5-0 now, Royals. And that pitch is upstairs. Mentioned the ERA. Woodstock 5.16 coming in. Now there's 5 earned runs on the board already. That's 7th in the league. Royals are 10th at 5.63. And hit by a pitch. Right on the hip. Another hit batter. That's 3 tonight. As Jackson wears that one to load the bases. Twice that he's been plunked. Both times he has been hit by a pitch, it's to load the bases. And here is David Stokely. He came through in the first inning with a 2-run single, and he walked in the second, and we've got another visit to the mound coming here. Some more base runners here for Winchester with 1 out. They're full, already a run in. So 5-0. As Jarrett Bond could use a ground ball right here. Get out of this inning. Best pitching teams in the league. Strasburg with a 3.60 ERA. That's pretty impressive for a team with a hitter-friendly ballpark. Harrisonburg behind them at 3.78. Wins. He dropped something. All right, here we go. And pitches outside. Yep, just helping out a spectator who dropped a ticket or something. All right. Ball 1 here to David Stokely. 6'5" right-hander. Awaits the 1-0 and lines one into left field for a base hit. One more run across. That's all they'll get. Station to station moving there. As Ballinger had to hold up a little bit, so he stops at third. Jack Hayes scores, and another run on the board. Second hit, third RBI for Stokely. Six nothing. 4 hits in the inning. Now C.J. Dean, the DH, he has an RBI single and a ground out. Breaking ball outside. We're in the 4th. Base is still loaded. Pitch outside. 6 donut. 2-0. Bond delivers, and a swing and a miss by C.J. Dean. A Bearcat from University of Cincinnati. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch in the dirt. Good pickup there by Whitaker. Whitaker, the only catcher right now on the roster. Well, Scott Mudler still on the roster, but he is injured. 3-1. And that's low and away, ball 4. He's walked in a run.
Batting center fielder number 22, Joshua Hogue.
So it's a 3-run inning, and that's going to be it for Jared Bond as Bandits manager Mike Bocock coming to the hills. And a new arm coming in for Woodstock. I'll tell you about him in a moment. third pitcher of the night on for the Bandits here with one out in the fourth inning. And they turn to Santiago Guerrero, a left-hander from Colorado Northwestern Community College. He's out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Stands 6'2". He comes in with the bases loaded, one out. Already 3 runs in at 7-0 Winchester. Pitch is a breaking ball in the dirt to the lefty Josh Hogue, who is flied to center and grounded to second, that is. Guerrero, no decision in 5 appearances. He's gone 4 2/3 of an inning, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. Misses low and away. 2-0. And from the 9th inning last night, and through much of this game here, pitchers have had trouble throwing strikes. Here's a line drive down the right field line. It's down for a base hit. Only one will score, as runner at second had to hold up. But it's an RBI single for Hogue.
Now batting, third baseman, number 3.
And the hit parade
Danny
continues.
Baez.
8-0. Hogue with his 6th run driven in on the season. As Jackson comes across. Stokely to third, Dean to second. Stepping in now is Danny Baez, chops it foul at first. Baez has been hit by a pitch and he struck out. Baez from Indian River. Outside. 1-1. Santiago Guerrero on in relief. 8-0 Winchester. That's high. 2-1. Two balls and a strike, and that is smashed into right field. 1 run scores. 2nd run coming in. Throw by Sanchez to the plate, and it pops out of the glove of Whitaker. Would have had to make a great tag, and even so, don't know if he would have had him.
Now batting, second baseman,
So a
number
2-run
7,
hit for
Tristan McAllister.
Danny Baez. Gives him 3 on the season and makes it a 10-0 score. Baez with the throw coming in, moved on up to second. Stokely and Dean scored. So now here's J.C. Cologne. And rips one up the middle for a base hit. 1 run scores, 2nd run scores. Take it back. That was Tristan McAllister with a single.
Now batting, number 6, J.C. Cologne.
That was 7. And pitches a strike. That's what I had. Cologne serves one into right field. Sanchez is there to make the catch. Twice he has flied to right this inning. Made the first out and the second out did Cologne. That was Jack Hay. Hay singled earlier this frame. Taking his time coming into the batter's box. I think he went to retrieve Sunglasses here. Still a little bit of sun for the batters. And a swing and a miss. Score is 12-0. And here's a shot into right center. In the gap, going to the wall. McAllister heading for third. Getting the green light to come home. And he will score on a triple by Jack Hay. And the route is on.
Now batting number 33, Chandler Ballinger.
This inning, Jack Hay is halfway to the cycle. Now 13-0. Swing and a miss by Ballinger. 2 singles, 2 RBIs tonight. Second time the Royals have batted around. There's a foul ball. 0-2. Guerrero works, and a swing and a miss on a nice breaking ball to end the inning. Well, the Royals score 9. Blow this game wide open. Winchester 13.
Next giveaway, so have
Woodstock,
your
nothing.
ticket number ready.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Bandits trailing by a baker's dozen. 13-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Yeesh. Swing and a miss by Ryan Story as Jake Bell continues to work. That is shot into left field toward the corner. Long way to go, and unable to get there is the left fielder Hay, but it goes foul. Just missed the line. Bandits still looking for their first hit. Story struck out looking in the first. Winchester 4 in the first, 9 in the 4th. 9 runs on 7 hits. They've got 11 hits for the game. There was 1 walk and 1 hit batter. 0-2 to Ryan Story out of South Alabama from Helena, Alabama. That's outside. 1-2. Describe this game in 4 letters, UGLY. If you're a Bandits fan, if you're a Royals fan, you're loving it. That one's outside, 2-2 now. That is lifted in the air to right field, but breaking back on it and putting it away is Jackson. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Now it's Tomas Sanchez.
Number 7, Tomas Sanchez.
Tomas from Texas Wesleyan out of DeWitt, Virginia. Lifts one into right. Well hit. Jackson going back to the track. It is off the wall. First hit of the night. And Sanchez digging for third. He will make it with a dive, head first. And it's a one-out triple for Tomas Sanchez. Going deep to right field, his opposite way. So Sanchez gets his first triple of the season. And the first hit of the game for the Bandits. That's deep. It's 340 down the line. And he took it right to the fence. Going oppo. 340 is a shot. That's downstairs. 2-0 now. And Joe Jakonski looks at a strike. 2-1. Popped up to the shortstop back in the second inning. Cut on and missed. 2-2. 2-2. That's a tapper foul at first. So 2-2 now to Jakonski, North Carolina product out of Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania. Another foul ball at first. Two and two. Tomas Sanchez at third, looking to be the first run of the game for the Bandits. There's a foul ball. So in the last two games against Winchester, Royals have scored 15 and now 13 runs. Count stays 2-2. Jakonski battling. Jacob Bell. And a swing and a miss. Jakonski.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 8.
Couldn't get to something at the top of the zone. That's the DH Hunter Smith, grounded to second his first time up, and takes a breaking ball outside. To get some history notes in here for this 14th day of June. Pop up into shallow right field, drifting back to second baseman McAllister. He'll make the catch, and that's the inning. Bandits get a hit, leave him out there. We're through 4. Winchester 13-0. Fifth inning now, all Winchester, 13-0. Santiago Guerrero back to the hill for the Bandits, facing 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Cam Jackson, David Stokely, and C.J. Dean. But it is a pinch hitter, as you may have heard the announcer over my shoulder, Kyle Kuramoto. 6-foot lefty from Alabama State. Stepping in for Jackson, who had a hit and was twice hit by a pitch. Foul ball off to the left. Kuramoto from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. In the air, left field line. Long way to go for R.J. Stinson. Running, lunging, and holds on to the baseball. What a great catch in foul territory. R.J. Stinson.
Great catch by
Lunged,
Stinson,
stumbled,
and now batting
held on to the
pitcher number
baseball.
35, David Stokely.
Good play by Stinson in a 13-0 game. Not backing off any. Good hustle. One away. Now it's David Stokely. 2 singles, a walk, and 3 RBIs. And that's up and away. Guerrero deals. There's a tapper off the end of the bat, right back to the mound, fielded by Guerrero. On to first, 2 away. Now it's C.J. Dean, the DH.
Now batting
Singled and
designated
walked.
hitter number 15, Charles.
A couple of RBIs. Plays for Cincinnati out of Columbus, Ohio. Speaking of Cincinnati, there's a ball. Today in 1870, the Cincinnati Red Stockings had their 89-game winning streak stopped. They were the first all-professional team and won 89 in a row. Cut on and missed 1-1. They lost to the Atlantic of Brooklyn team 8-7. One. Missing just low. The game was tied at 5 after 9 innings, and the Atlantic players were happy to take a draw with Cincinnati, but their captain, Harry Wright, insisted they play on until somebody won. There's a foul ball. That came out of the hands of C.J. Dean, but nobody hurt. 2-2 now. The Red Stockings got 2 in the 11th, but the Atlantic came back with 3 in their half of the frame. 2-2. That bounces in. Full count. Full count. 3-2, 2 out. Guerrero works, and that is hit on 1 hop to short. Joy fields and throws, and that is a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of 5. 13-0 Winchester. Bottom of the fifth we go. Bandits trail at 13-0. Ryan Wilson swings and misses. 6, 7, and 8. Wilson followed by Derek Bermudez and Brady Whitaker. Wilson flied to right his first time up. Jacob Bell back to the hill. There's a shot into right center, and that'll be down for a base hit and extra bases. Wilson hits second, and he'll stop at second base. Thought about third, but put on the brakes there, and it's a leadoff double. Second hit of the night for the Bandits off of Jacob Bell.
Number 16, Derek Bermudez.
Jacob Bell, his first start of the summer, first appearance of the summer with Winchester. He'd like to finish out this inning and qualify for the win. Actually, if we get the slaughter rule, he wouldn't have to go 5. The 10-run rule is in effect now with a 13-0 lead with the visitors. Here's Derek Bermudez, flied out to left his first time. And a breaking ball is low and away. More old history. In 1876, George Hall of the Philadelphia A's became the first major leaguer to hit for the cycle. One-0. Waving and missing at a breaking ball. Also, a year later, George Hall would become the first big leaguer to be banned for throwing games. No doubt for betting purposes. 1-1. That bounces in there. Good block by the catcher, Stokely. Two and one. Just missing outside. Guerrero. And it's now 3-1 to Derek Bermudez from Nova Southeastern out of Miramar, Florida. That is in the dirt. Ball 4. Second walk by Bell. Puts 2 on with nobody out. Brady Whitaker, he drew a free pass back in the third inning. Today in 1952, Braves' Warren Spahn tied a National League record with 18 strikeouts in a 15-inning game. He lost, by the way. There's a strike. First and second, nobody out for Woodstock here in the fifth. Oh, 1 waving and missing. Brady Radford out of Ridgely, West Virginia. Two strikes. Bell deals, and Whitaker pops it back of second. Second baseman will go out. They'll call the infield fly. And McAllister puts it away.
Now batting shortstop, number 10, Preston Joy.
One down for Preston Joy, the shortstop. Strikeout in the third. Nope. We have a pinch hitter, Ty Johnson. Johnson fouls it back. Ty from Chowan, 5'10" righty, out of Williamston, North Carolina. Today in 1965, Jim Maloney of the Reds no-hit the Mets for 10 innings and struck out 18, but he lost the game in the 11th. Oh, 1 pitch, that's fouled away. 2 strikes to Ty Johnson. Nothing in 2. Bell with a set and the pitch, and here's a line drive into center field for a base hit. They'll hold up the runners after one base as Hogue gets it in. And now they are loaded with one out.
Left fielder number 6, R.J. Stinson.
So Johnson comes through with a couple of strikes. And Mike Smith, the manager of the Royals, coming to the hill. Is he going to let him finish? It doesn't look like it the way they're lined up here at the dugout. Like they're going to greet him as he comes to the dugout. Yep, that's it. 4 1/3. And Jake Bell will turn it over to the bullpen here. 13-0 Winchester here in the 5th. All right, new pitcher on for Winchester is Chris Montone from Rider University, 6-foot right-hander out of Williamstown, New Jersey, making his first appearance of the summer. Faces R.J. Stinson with one out and the bases loaded. R.J. takes outside. It's a Winchester rout, 13-0 right now. See if Bandits can get some runs on the board here. 1-0, that's downstairs. Oh, no, a very low strike on a late call, too. So it counts 1-1. Montone delivers, and an opposite field base hit by R.J. Stinson. This will score 2. Stinson heading for second, and he will make it. That'll be a double. And a couple of RBIs for R.J.
Now batting,
Wilson and Bermudez score.
Number 4, Ryan Story.
Ty Johnson up to third. R.J. into second. Nice piece of hitting. Opposite field double, scores 2. 13-2 now. Here's Ryan Story, 0 for 2. Montone delivers, and that's low. Today in 1969, Reggie Jackson had a 10 RBI game. He was with the A's then, did it against the Red Sox. Pitch, a little check swing, roller to short. High hop, it fielded there, but a throw not in time as Cologne had to feel that big bounce at the edge of the grass.
Right fielder, number 7.
And Story beats it out.
Sanchez.
An infield single, an RBI. Johnson scores. Stenson moved on to third. So first and third with one out. 13-3 now the score. There's Tomas Sanchez, line to right, and then tripled into the right field corner. And takes a breaking ball for strike one. Today in 74 in Anaheim, Nolan Ryan struck out 17 Red Sox in 13 innings. Got no decision because the Angels needed 15 to beat Boston that day. Runner goes, pitch is fouled off. Tomas chased a breaking ball that was out of the zone and took away a stolen base from Ryan Story. Two strikes to Sanchez. That's low, 1-2. Today in 79, Willie McCovey hit his 513th home run, becoming the National League's all-time left-handed home run hitter. First and third, one out. Runner at first goes. Pitch is swung on and missed. Chasing another bad ball was Sanchez, and he's out number 2. Story makes it to second without the throw.
Now batting second baseman, number 3, Joe Jakonski.
But 2 men in scoring position for Joe Jakonski now, with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2. Pop out and a strikeout. That is just low. Today in 1995, Mike Benjamin of the Giants went 6 for 7. That gave him 14 hits in 3 games, a major league record. He was a career 186 batter. There's a strike, 1-1. Ball and a strike. Checked his swing on a breaking ball. Now Jakonski ahead in the count, 2-1. Today in 2005, Ichiro became the third major leaguer since 1900 to get 1,000 hits in fewer than 700 games. 2-1 to Jakonski. Cuts and misses. 2-2. Montone sets and deals, and strike 3 called on a breaking ball that the Bandits thought was low. But he's rung up, and that's the inning. Woodstock does get 3. And after 5, they trail it 13-3. Sixth inning, 13-3 Winchester. Bandits get 3 in the bottom of the fifth on 4 hits. Get on the board here. Here's Josh Hogue, the center fielder, batter number 7 in the order for the Royals. 7-8-9, facing Guerrero. And some griping from the River Bandits dugout on that miss. And there is a low strike. Two and one now. That's up high. Hogue is 1 for 3, driven in a run. 13-3 our score. Pitch. Flied in the air to left field. New left fielder Sturdivant on the run, and he will not get there. Sturdivant has taken over in left field. Now at third base is Austin Ford. Joe Jakonski is now at short. And Ty Johnson has entered at second base. There's a pitch in just outside. I think that's ball 4. Plate umpire looking to the base umpire, and he said I wasn't keeping it. But yeah, that's ball 4. Everybody here on our row has it. I have it. Official scorer has 4 balls. Because it was 3-1, foul ball down the line, and they're saying so it will be 3-2 again. Here's the pitch, and that is lined into right field, coming on, and that's down for a base hit. As
third baseman number 3, Danny.
That falls in front of Sanchez, so Hogue is aboard. Instead of walking, he singles for the second time tonight. That'll bring up Danny Baez, the third baseman. 2-run single for him. Runner first going with a 10-run lead. Throw down to second. Not in time. In fact, it skipped past Jakonski, but backed up by the second baseman, Johnson. One ball to Baez. And outside, ball 2. A couple more history notes. Today in 06, Steve Finley hit his 300th home run to become the 6th member of the 300-300 club. 300 homers, 300 stolen bases. There's a wave and a miss at a breaking ball by Danny Baez. Indian River from Oviedo, Florida. Two-one. That's up high. 3-1 now. And today in 2019, Jake Bowers of the Indians hit for the cycle. Those are your history notes today. 3-1 now to Baez. And misses for ball 4. That was ball 4, right? They missed it again. There's ball 5. Twice, back-to-back batters.
Batting number 7, Tristan McAllister.
He's going to have to check his counter. Is that thing not working? And now Mike Smith down at third said the same thing. So twice. All right, now it's Tristan McAllister. See how many pitches he's allowed to have here. And a swing and a foul tip 0-1. McAllister, 2-run single in the fourth inning. One strike. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. That's high. Winchester comfortably ahead 13-3 at this point. They scored all their runs in 2 innings. 4 in the first, 9 in the fourth. Pitch. Breaking ball. That's low. Tristan McAllister from Mount St. Mary's. He's from Fredericksburg, Virginia. That's high. 3-1. And high and away, ball 4. Got the right number that time.
Now batting, number 6, J.C. Colon.
And Santiago Guerrero at the end of the line. Here comes Mike Bocock and another pitcher coming in for the Bandits. Bases loaded, nobody out. All right, new pitcher on for the Bandits is Cole Stam, 5'11" lefty from Randolph-Macon. He's out of Locust Hill, Virginia. Cole has an 0-1 record, making his 5th appearance. 3 1/3 innings. He's given up 9 hits and 6 earned runs. Comes in with the bases full, nobody out in the 6th inning, and back to the top of the order for J.C. Colon. He's the only Winchester starter who does not have a base hit. Shortstop Cologne, Delaware State. Pops it up into the twilight. Let's see if the infielders have trouble with this. Shortstop, second baseman calling it. That is Johnson, making a play on an infield fly.
Now batting, number 31, Jack Hay.
So one gone, now it's Jack Hay. 2 for 3, a single and a triple. He got both of those in the 4th inning. Driven in a run. Jack Hay, Alabama State from Parkland, Florida. Colstam deals and pumps in a strike, 0-1. Runners at every base. Pitch. Fouled off. 0-2. Out of town scoreboard. Strasburg leads in Newmarket 11-2 in the top of the fourth inning. Top of the seventh in Front Royal, 1-1 Cardinals and Cannons. Stambretti with the 0-2, and that is a little flare into left center field. That will be down for a base hit. Another run across for Winchester and an RBI for Jack Hay, his second of the game. Just a little looper into left field.
Number 33, Chandler Ballinger.
As Josh Hogue scored. That's Chandler Ballinger, the first baseman, 2 for 2. A couple of RBI singles. Excuse me, he's 2 for 4. A couple of RBI singles. Still one out, 14-3 now. And a breaking ball misses outside. Ballinger, local product from Boyce, Virginia, plays over at Alderson Broadus in West Virginia. 1-0 pitch. That is shot the other way. Base hit into left field. 1 run will score. That's all they'll get. Bobbled out there by Sturdivant, but the runner had already stopped at third. And Mike Smith will just hold him right there. So now 15-3.
Now batting, number 30, Kyle Kuramoto.
And here's Kyle Kuramoto. Pinch hit in the 5th inning and flied to left. And a breaking ball at the knees for a strike. Other games going on. Charlottesville leads in Waynesboro 6-4. Covington 8-5 over Stanton. They're in the bottom of the 5th in Covington. And top of the 4th in Harrisonburg. Culpeper leads the Turks 6-4. 0-1 pitch on the ground over the mound. Second baseman charges. Only play will be at first for Johnson. Gets Kuramoto, but another run is in. As McAllister scores.
Number 35, David Stokely.
Hay to third, Ballinger to second. 2 gone. And David Stokely. Couple of hits, 3 RBIs. Second and third, 2 outs, 16-3. Winchester, that is laced into left. Sturdivant coming on, makes the catch. That's the inning, but 3 more for Winchester. 5.5 done, 16-3 Royals. All right, bottom of the sixth here. Bandits trailing at 16-3. Hunter Smith, Ryan Wilson, Derek Bermudez due up. And there's ball one. Smith 0 for 2. Montone back to the hill and misses low. Chris Montone from Ryder. Hunter Smith, Wharton County Junior College from Spring, Texas. That's low for ball 3. .30 in there for a strike. .3-1 foul ball. Karam's off the catcher. Full count. Three and 2 to Hunter Smith. Payoff pitch, and that is laced right back up the middle. Shot right past Montone into center field. So Smith with a leadoff single.
Number 24,
And we have a pinch hitter now.
Lucas.
Ryan Wilson taken down for Noah Lucas. Lucas from West Virginia Tech, 6'4" right-hander. First pitch swinging, bouncing ball into right field for a base hit. So Lucas now 2 for 4 on the season. Opposite field base hit past the diving second baseman McAllister. So 2 on now. Nobody out. Derek Bermudez. Nope, he's taken down as well. It'll be Austin Ford. Take that back. He was in defensively. That's right, in the top of the 6th inning. Didn't mark it in my batting order column. Just on my defensive sheet. Austin Ford, Folsom Lake College out of Ukiah, California, 6'2" righty. Runner goes from second, and he'll make it. Smith steals third. Lucas stayed at first. Count 1-1 to Ford. Swing and a miss. Something off speed. 1-2. 0 for 4 on the campaign is Austin. Ball 2 strikes. Lines it to the first baseman. Good play by first baseman Ballinger.
Number 18, Brady
Snags that
Whitaker.
soft liner. Try to make a sweep tag on Lucas, but wisely heading back to the bag. So 1 away. Brady Whitaker, the catcher, a walk and a pop out. Fastball high and tight. Major League Finals today. Giants beat the Cardinals 8-5. Twins 4-2 over the Brewers, and the Braves took a pair from the Tigers 10-7 and 6-5. Off-speed pitch misses. 2-0. Game's going on. Blue Jays had a no-hitter going, but that's been broken up. 3-0 Toronto leads in Baltimore. 2-0 fouled away. Bottom 5, Mets 1-0 over the Yankees. Bottom 4, Pirates 5-1 over the Cubs. Top 4 in Texas, Angels and Rangers 1-1. Bottom 4 in KC. Reds 2-1 over the Royals. Here's a little flare down the right field line, but that'll get foul. Evens the count at 2-2. And the Nationals trailing in Houston 2-0. Top of the 4th. Games coming up. Cleveland at San Diego. Tampa Bay at the Red Hot A's. They're only 31 below 500 now. Phillies and D-backs, Marlins and Mariners, White Sox and Dodgers. Breaking ball, low and away. Count goes 3-2 now to Brady Whitaker. Bandits have runners at first and third with one out here in the 6th, but they're trailing by a whole lot. 16-3. Payoff, a swing and a foul tip held by the catcher. Montone went breaking ball and gets Whitaker. 2 gone, now it's Ty Johnson.
Pinch hitting for the River Bandits.
Singled.
Junior from Chowan University, Ty Johnson.
Singled back in the 5th. And tried to check his swing, called a strike. Montone deals and fires a strike in there. 0-2. Montone deals. Johnson puts one into right field, coming on and making a sliding catch out there. It's Kuramoto taking a base hit away from Ty Johnson. Nice sliding catch by the Winchester right fielder, and that's the inning. 2 hits, 2 left on for the Bandits. Go to the 7th, 16-3 Winchester. Moving to the 7th inning now, it's all Winchester, 16-3, and they have led from the get-go. 4 runs in the first. 3 batters into the game, they were on the board and have not trailed. All right, Cole Stam back to work. C.J. Dean steps in, yes. And a swing and a miss. Dean has singled and walked, both times brought in runs. Dean, Josh Hogue, Danny Baez due up. 0-1 from Cole Stam, and a curveball cut on and missed by Dean. Nothing in 2. 16 runs on 14 hits for Winchester. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Bandits. That one bounces in. Went off the leg of the umpire. Bandits on the road next couple of nights. Newmarket tomorrow night. Excuse me, Waynesboro tomorrow night. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Then they go to Harrisonburg on Friday. Then they're home with Newmarket Saturday, and then Sunday they host Purcellville. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Woodstock's going to be on a 3-game losing skid, unless something miraculous happens here. There's a line drive into right center field and a base hit, and it'll be an extra base, at least one. For C.J. Dean, he hits second. He's headed for third. Here's the relay. Throw to third, and it gets away. Looked like the throw was going to beat him in plenty of time. Did it hit him?
22, Joshua Hogue.
I don't know if he didn't see the ball or maybe if it glanced off the runner. I don't know, but it looked like a good throw by Johnson. Would have had him in plenty of time, but Ford didn't come up with it. So it's going in as a triple for C.J. Dean. That was Josh Hogue. Ground ball, second base, and gets under the glove of Johnson. Into center field. Run scores. Would have scored anyway. That's going to be an error.
Danny Baez.
Second for the Bandits, but an RBI for Hogue. Second run driven in. Yeah, Johnson came up on the ball, but it stayed down. So now 17-3 our score. There's a foul ball off the bat. Danny Baez. He's been on 3 times. A 2-run single, a walk, and hit by a pitch. Late swing by Baez. Nothing in 2. Lefty Stam with a 2-strike pitch. That's high and tight. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. That's low. Two pitch coming, and that's high. Here comes the payoff. That's in the dirt. Ball 4. So Baez is now on for the 4th time tonight.
Number 7,
Another walk.
Tristan McAllister.
That is 7 free passes along with 3 hit batters. And 15 hits. Tristan McAllister now. And looks at strike one. 2-run single for McAllister in the fourth inning. That was a 9-run frame. Swing and a miss. Chased a bad ball. That pitch is high. Ball and 2 strikes to McAllister. Cole Stam from Randolph-Macon kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Pitch down in the zone for the first out of the 7th inning. And J.C. Cologne will step in, still looking for his first hit. He walked to lead off the game.
Now batting number 6, J.C. Cologne.
But 0 for 4 since then. Pitch a little bit high. 1-0. That's down and in. Two-zero pitch. That's at the knees for a strike. Runners at first and second, one down. 2-1 pitch. That's low. They're going to throw down to first. Not in time. As Baez goes back in diving. Three balls and a strike. Pitch. That's low. Ball 4. And they're loaded now.
Next up, number 31, Jack.
Brings up Jack Hay. So we've played 7 innings, and that was the 6th plate appearance for Cologne. 6 coming up for Jack Hay. And that'll be it for Cole Stam, another pitcher coming in for Woodstock. With 1 out in the 7th inning, 17-3 Royals on top. All right, new pitcher for Woodstock here with one out in the 7th inning, Stephen Thompson. 5'10" righty from New Mexico State, hails from Long Beach, California. Bases loaded, one out. And there's a strike at the top of the zone. Thompson making his 5th appearance, 5 innings. And must have been just under the knees for a ball, 1-1. Giving up 9 hits, 5 earned runs. And facing Jack Hay, 2 singles and a triple. There's a ball, a little bit high, 2-1. 2 RBIs for Hay. Football score up there, 17-3 Winchester. Pitch catches the inside corner. Hay was backing out. Two, that's low and away. Full count. Thompson ready and deals, and that's high ball 4. Walks in a run. 3rd RBI for Hay tonight.
Now batting, number 33, Chandler Ballinger.
So Hogue crosses. Base is still loaded with 1 out. And Chandler Ballinger, 3 for 5. 3 singles, 3 RBIs. Fastball high. Now 18-3. That's a flare into left field and down for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score, and it is now 20-3.
Now batting, number 34, Camden Jackson.
Baez and Colon. Keep the merry-go-round going.
Kyle Kuramoto.
Ballinger now with 5 RBIs. 4 hits, 5 RBIs. First and second is Kyle Kuramoto. 0 for 2 since coming into the game, and takes strike 1. 20-3. Probably getting close to a franchise record for runs allowed, I would think. Swing and a miss. Two strikes to Kuramoto. Thompson delivers, and inside, look out. Kuramoto had to spin out of the way of that one. We've got all green jerseys here tonight. Winchester gone. They used to have a Kelly green. That's a dark green, darker green jerseys now with gold numbers and letters. Bandits also chose to wear their green tonight. That's in the dirt. 2-2. A little more of a forest green, I guess, for the Bandits. White numbers trimmed in orange. 2-2 now. Thompson deals, and strike 3 called. Outside corner, Kuramoto didn't like it.
Now batting, number 35, David Stokely.
But rung up for out number 2. David Stokely now. The 3rd time that Winchester's batted around. It's a ball high. David Stokely, 2 for 4. 3 runs driven in. Thompson works, and there's a strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Ball and a strike, 2 outs, first and second. Royals in a laugher here tonight with the River Bandits. There's a bouncing ball to the left side and knocked down by the shortstop. Good play over there. Throw to first, but not in time. Jakonski on a dive in the hole. Got up and made the throw on a one hop, but not in time to get Stokely. The bases are loaded here. So here's C.J. Dean. Led off this inning with a triple. Bats again. And swings at one up around the shoulders. 0-1. Four more runs across for Winchester this inning. And he's hit by a pitch. Brings in another run. 21-3.
Number 22, Joshua Hogue.
Oh, Josh Hogue to hit again. Reached on an error. There's a chopper to second and glove this time by Johnson on a high hop. Those to first, and that ends the inning. But 5 more for Winchester. Bottom of the 7th. Bandits need to score 9 times to keep this game going. 21-3, Royals. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Winchester in an old-fashioned blowout. 21-3. New pitcher in for Winchester. Here to finish it out, Reed Boyer from Stephen F. Austin. 5'10" righty from Nacogdoches, Texas. Boyer in his 6th appearance. Does have a save. He's gone 7 1/3 innings, but given up a lot of hits. 12 base hits, 12 earned runs. And we have Sturdivant leading off and taking a ball high. Caleb Sturdivant from Pittsburgh, 5'10" right-hander from Stevens, Pennsylvania. And takes a strike. He's in R.J. Stinson's spot at number 1 in the order, followed by Ryan Story. Nope, not Ryan Story. He's been taken down. Nope, taking back. Story's still in the game, I believe. Ground ball foul at third. Sturdivant 375 average. In the air. Left field coming on. Hey, won't get there. It's a base hit. Caleb Sturdivant. Drops one in to start the comeback.
Now batting for the River Bandits, number 34,
Yes.
Jackson Howard.
Story is taken out for Jackson Howard. And strike one. And more griping and complaining from the Bandits after that strike call. Jackson Howard from South Alabama. Takes high. One's fouled away. Howard from Spanish Fort, Alabama. 250 average. As he awaits the 1-2 from Boyer. And lines one into right center field, but coming on and making the catch is Hogue, the center fielder, for the first out of the 7th inning.
Pinch hitting for
And another pinch hitter. It's going to be Morgan
number
Little
20,
now,
Morgan Little.
hitting for Tomas Sanchez. Little left-handed batter takes the ball low. Little, 6'4", from St. Bonaventure out of Kaiser, West Virginia. And there's a strike on a breaking ball. 1-1. Little just 1 for 19 on the season so far. Takes up and away, 2-1. Up and away, 3-1. That's low, ball 4. So Morgan Little reaches. Runners at first and second.
Pinch hitting for the River Bandits, number 14.
And new pinch hitter, Brody Boyce, will hit here in place of Joe Jakonski. And he takes the ball high. Outside corner, 1-1. That's under the knees, 2-1. That is just low. Count goes to 3-1. That's fouled off. Three and 2. Pitch is high, ball 4. The base is loaded now with 1 down. We got a quick visit to the mound for Boyer and the pitching coach Scott Jenkins. (21-3). I don't ever remember seeing the Bandits give up 21 runs. And this is a 7-inning game as well. They just brought in the run rule. Run rule last year? when they introduced the 10-run rule? Was it? I think it was just last year, yeah. All right, and it's going to be Bo Rogers hitting. Jackson Bo Rogers from Bridgewater will hit in Hunter Smith's spot. And he swings and misses. Had some high heat. Rogers is a pitcher. Took the loss last night. Takes the ball there, 1-1. Rogers from Bridgewater. And a bouncing ball toward the shortstop. They'll get one. That's it. Couldn't see what happened there. I was blocked out by the base coach and the first baseman. So they got the man at second. So an RBI for Rogers on the fielder's choice makes it 21-4. And a cut and a miss by Lucas. Noah singled back in the 6th inning when he pinch hit. Foul tip, 0-2. Boyer will deal, and a line drive over the leaping third baseman Baez into left field. Another run in, making it 21-5. RBI hit for Lucas.
Next up, number 33, Austin Ford.
Second RBI on the season for Lucas. Little scores. Keeps it going here. Rogers holds up at second. There's Ford taking ball one and now ball two. 21-5 now. No swing. Base umpire said no swing. I don't think he went. There's a strike. Tie for a ball. All right, well, the count's 3-2. They must not have called that one a ball. And we got a foul ball. Ooh, hurt the catcher. Hate to. And banged up on one of the last pitches in a game like this. Stokely took a little check swing, foul ball. All right, so 3-2 here to Austin Ford. Boyer deals, and a swing and a miss, and this one is over. Winchester routs Woodstock tonight 21-5. Game called
Winchester Royals
for the 10-run rule.
and your River Bandits 5.
Woodstock's now dropped 3 in a row, and they fall to 5-6 on the year, while Winchester has won 3 straight. They're up to
The 17th.
6
when the River Bandits
and
will
5.
hosting the Newmarket Rebels. Tomorrow,
Bandits get 2 runs in the 7th inning
Waynesboro. Once again, hope
on
to
a
see
couple
many
of
you
base
back
hits.
On Saturday the 17th, it'll be a 7 p.m. start. I want to thank you for coming out and supporting Valley Baseball.
And
League.
Winchester started early on, 3 hitters in. They got a run on the board, and they finished off with 4 in the first. Stayed that way until 9 runs in the 4th inning broke it open. Bandits got 3 in the bottom of the 5th, made it 13-3, but then 3 in the 6th for the Royals. 5 more in the top of the 7th and 2 for the Bandits in the bottom of the 7th for a final score of 21-5. 21 runs on 17 hits for Winchester. They made no errors. No errors in the field. And they left 10 men on base. For the Bandits, they had 5 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They stranded 7. Game took 2 hours and 34 minutes to play. Winning pitcher Jake Bell. Jake Bell went 4 1/3. Scattered 3 hits. He's 1-0. George Dubkowski took the loss. Just a third of an inning, and he falls to 0-2. Bandits on the road for the next 2 nights. They're just 1-5 at home, so road's been good to them. Let's see if they can turn it around. At Waynesboro tomorrow, at Harrisonburg on Friday, and back home for the weekend. Saturday they'll host Newmarket, and Sunday Purcellville. So we'll see you again on Saturday, 7 o'clock. Once again, the final score, all Winchester 21-5 over Woodstock. I'm Craig Orndorff signing off for the 2023 Woodstock River Bandits.